When you start using YouTube to market a product or service or to just make money online, one of the first things that you want to think about is setting goals for your YouTube channel and just setting some expectations for what you're going to get out of YouTube. So first of all, you need to decide, are you using YouTube for marketing or are you using it for monetization? And you very well may be using it for a little bit of both. It might make setting your goals and expectations a little bit more difficult because there's definitely going to be some gray area there and a little bit of overlap. But try and focus on one of the two to start, and then you may develop a little bit of both as you continue to use YouTube. So if you're going to be using YouTube for marketing, here are some focus points that you should think about when setting your goals and expectations. One of the most important things in marketing in general, and especially using YouTube for marketing, is brand recognition. So when you're uploading your content to YouTube, you want to make sure that the users know what product or service is being promoted, what the company is, and where they can go to find out more information, whether it's a website or a social media channel, something related to the brand. When you're focusing on marketing on YouTube, you want to try and create as much viral content as possible. You want your content to be compelling to the point where people are sharing it and they're liking it, and you kind of get that snowball rolling where all of a sudden, a bunch of people are liking it and sharing it on Facebook and Twitter. And it's not easy to create viral content, but it's definitely something that you want to try and do because YouTube is a great place to put viral content. And if you get that snowball rolling, it can turn into a really big snowball, so to speak, on YouTube. You also want to make sure that you're focusing on social sharing. So you might even put some call to actions in your marketing videos on YouTube for people to share the content or to tell their friends about it because you want to get that ball rolling. We're also going to focus on subscribers, and that is one of those focus points that does overlap in marketing and in monetization. Subscribers are really important on YouTube. You're not going to start out with 100,000 subscribers, but as you gain more and more subscribers, each video that you publish is going to reach a wider audience. So it's always a good idea to focus on subscribers on YouTube because that means the content that you publish in the future is just going to get more views. Your message is going to get to more people. And if you're trying to make money, you'll make some more money as well. But let's talk about monetization specifically on YouTube and what some of those focus points should be. So for monetization, we want to produce content that provides value to the end user. And value comes in a number of different ways. It might be solving a problem for a user, or it might be just producing something funny and it's providing value to the user because it's taking a little bit of stress away from their busy Monday morning, something like that. But you always want to be providing value, especially when we're talking about monetization. Again, that subscribers aspect of YouTube comes up. If you're trying to make money on YouTube, the more subscribers you have, the more money you're going to make. You also want to try and create content that's advertiser friendly, and we're going to talk about that more in depth later on in the course, but certain types of content advertisers would rather get in front of than other types of content. So a video of a cute kitten, so to speak, that might provide value to a user because it's cute, right? But how many advertisers are going to want to get in front of that? It might not be easy to find a specific target audience for that video. It's a very broad, general video. Whereas if you are talking about a specific business solution on YouTube, advertisers that are in that same industry or in horizontal industries, related industries, might say, wow, that is the perfect content for me to get in front of. I know what the target market is. I know what that business solution is, and I'm trying to get in front of that same audience. So it's easier for them to say, hey, I want to be in this video that's about a specific product or service than it is just a video about a cute kitten because it's such a broad, general topic. So when you're looking to monetize on YouTube, you want to try and create content that advertisers are going to want to get in front of. Another huge aspect to monetization on YouTube is getting views, obviously, but repeat viewers, loyalty. So when you're publishing videos to YouTube, in that particular video that you publish, give them a little preview on what your next video is going to be so that they come back again. Because for marketing, you want views, you want repeat viewers, but you might just be doing brand recognition and maybe somebody will go talk about that video to their friends, and that might be good enough. They say, hey, I saw this awesome video on YouTube, and it was about the Landon Hotel brand. And Even though their friend didn't see the video, they're going to remember that brand name. But if you're looking to make money on YouTube, having somebody talk about a video, unless their friend goes and actually views the video, isn't going to make you any money. So you really want to focus on getting repeat viewers and building that loyalty on YouTube, those subscribers. It's really, really important. You also want to try and create what's called evergreen content. Evergreen content is content that never gets old. In 5 years, that content will be just as relevant as it is today. Because if we're trying to make money and we're producing content that is going to be outdated tomorrow, we might make a little bit of money on that video today, but when tomorrow comes, that video's out of date. We're not going to make any more money off of it. So focusing on evergreen content, content that never gets old, is really important for monetization on YouTube. Now, when we talk about setting goals for our channel, there are a few things that we can look at and look towards to try and get the most out of our YouTube channel. So you want to set some subscriber milestones. We talked about subscribers being important for both monetization and marketing. So take a look at some other channels that are in the same industry, or maybe you already have a YouTube channel and you have a certain amount of subscribers. Think about what that next milestone might be. It might be 100 subscribers. It might be 1,000. It might be 10,000. It's going to be relative to your channel and your business. It's important to set these goals to give you something to work towards on YouTube. You can also set view milestones. It could be views for your entire channel or just views for a particular video. Maybe you published your first video and it had 100 views. Now you're going to publish your second video and you want to get 1,000 views. So view milestones are important as well. If you're using YouTube for monetization, you obviously want to set some monetary milestones. Maybe you made $10 your first month. Try and make 20 or 30 your second month. An important goal to set that you have even more control over when using YouTube, how many videos that you're going to publish either per week or per month, because YouTube viewers like consistency. They like to be able to expect that you're going to publish at least a video a week or 3 videos a week. So once you start a certain trend, maybe you published 4 videos in your first month, try and publish at least 4 videos in that second month as well. Set goals and expectations for how much content you're actually going to put on YouTube. It's really important when you're setting your goals and expectations for YouTube that you research the competition in the community. If you're just getting started on YouTube, take a look at somebody who's in the same industry that's been on YouTube for a while. See how many subscribers they have, how many views their channel has, how many average views their videos get. And that's going to help you determine what your own goals should be. It's also a great way to get some ideas on what works really well on YouTube and what doesn't work so well. So it's always important to take a look at the competition in the overall community on YouTube. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is how your channel's trending. As we're going to see later on in the course, when we go into our YouTube dashboard, we're going to be able to see how many views we've had in the last 30 days, how many subscribers we've had in the last 30 days, how much money we're making. And it's always important to have these trends going upward. You want your views to be increasing. You want your subscribers to be increasing as well as revenue, especially if you're using YouTube for monetization. So when we're talking about setting these goals, we can say, okay, we've gained 300 subscribers in the last 30 days. Let's try and gain 500 in the next 30 days. So this will really help you get an idea of where your expectations should be, what's possible for you to do on YouTube based on how your channel has been performing in the last month or so. So you always want to be taking a look at these trends, whether they're upward or downward trending. Obviously, we always want the upward trending, but if one of the metrics is going down, say our views are going down, why is that happening? Let's take a look at the videos that we've published in the last 30 days and try and find out some reasons why they might not be doing as well as videos that we've published in the past. So again, it's important to make sure that you're setting clear goals and expectations for your channel on YouTube. Take a look at the competition, decide whether you're going to be using YouTube for marketing or for monetization, and make sure that you're looking at your analytics and your metrics so you can have clear expectations of what your channel can do in the next 30 days or in the next year.